Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. My name is Nat and I'm here for you. I am here for you, hopefully to cheer you up and help you find those keys to the door that will unlock your happiness. And that's our ultimate goal in life, isn't it? To be happy? That's what it should be. Hey, I'm usually here 3 times a week, but sometimes more, sometimes less. You just have to roll with it. If this is your first time here, welcome to the show. I'm glad you found it. Welcome Raquel. She just found the show. And let me look on my phone to find out where she is real quick. Raquel in Colorado. All right. I'm glad you're listening to the show and taking the time to let me know. I appreciate that. If you don't have a copy of my book, I'd have to ask you why not. You can get it anywhere. Well, not anywhere. You have to go to Amazon or my website. It's called The Positive Perspective. And you can get it from Big Tech Amazon, or you can get it directly from me and skip all of that stuff. Go to bepositivepodcast.com. A pop-up will come up, and you can go to Amazon if you want from there, or buy it directly from me. And there you can also get a personalized copy. And while they last, I'm sending stickers and magnets all out with the personalized copy too as well. And every copy you get helps me keep this show on the air. I appreciate you buying the books and helping me and showing your support for me, because I'm out there supporting you, doing the shows as often as possible. And the way you can thank me is by picking up a book. Or you can go to the text line like Raquel did, 304-506-3332. I love to hear from you. And I also love seeing your pictures that you guys send me of where you are. Paul in Alaska, he's sending me pictures from Alaska. Man, amazing up there. It's just beautiful. And I got a message from Sonnenberg and Sons Home Improvement. And I'm glad that my words have helped you guys, or helped you through this. I appreciate it. Allie, it's nice to talk to you. Emily, and Cindy, always a pleasure with your pictures. I appreciate you guys texting me and keeping in touch, okay? Because this is kind of a one-sided conversation unless you get back to me. So hit me up on a text line. And I have to give a quick plug to Podomatic. Podomatic.com. They are the people who have hosted this podcast from the beginning. They keep it on the air. They get it on every platform possible. They promote the show. I'm on their, one of their front pages of one of the things on there. I forget which one it is. I should have taken notes. But if you want to start your own podcast, and a couple people have, they've started it, and you haven't told me if you went to Podomatic or somewhere else. And if you went somewhere else, you're making the wrong decision. So if you want to start your own, it's free at Podomatic.com, and tell them that Nat sent you. All right. All right. Also, if you got something you want me to talk about, you can, I wanted to make sure I was recording there. I just looked at the screen. I didn't think I was recording. And normally I would cut that out, but I'm not editing shit anymore. So this is live on the fly. If you've got something that you want me to talk about, or you've got a story you want to tell me, or a situation that you want me to discuss on the air or off the air, you can go to bepositivepodcast.com/your story. I'll talk about it. Okay, enough rambling on. What am I going to talk about today? Well, today I'm going to talk about time, and are we running out of it? Everything in our existence, our human existence, revolves around time. Do you have enough time to do that? Do you have enough time in your life? Is time running out? It's always a forefront of our thoughts, in our existence, because we know that our physical existence is finite. We know it's not going to last forever. We have a short amount of time to experience this physical manifestation of our consciousness. And if you're wasting it, then it's a shame. It's a real shame. And if you think about it, humans are the only people who have a concept of time, the only life form that really has a concept of time. Ants live for 20 days, or bees and live a short time. And animals, they don't have a concept of time. They don't think about the past. They're not thinking about the future, thinking about the moment. They live in the present. And they're the happiest because they're living in the present. They're not worried about it. Maybe they have smaller brains and they don't have the cognitive function that we have. But you know what? Sometimes I wish I was an animal. I wasn't worried about the past. I'm not dwelling on the past. I'm not focusing on the future. I'm not trying to predict the future. I'm not stressing out because of The fact that in 50 or so years I'm going to die. I'm not going to worry about, the future. I don't personally. A lot of people do though. I'm one that lives in the moment. I live in the present. I'm very present and aware of what is happening right now. I forget what happened 5 minutes ago, and I don't have a clue what's going to happen in 10 minutes. And I don't try to think that I do, and I don't try to predict the future or plan for it, because you can't. You can't. I want to be more like an animal. I want to live in the moment. I really want to enjoy the moment instead of trying to create a vision of my future or dwelling on the thoughts or memories of my past. Because the true reality, when you're thinking about reality, and a lot of people talk about reality in a different way, and they have different perspectives of what reality is. But when you really break it down, reality is the present. It's where we are right at this moment. That's reality. It's not past. It's not future. It's not imaginary. It's happening to you right now. This is reality. This is the present moment. And when you start approaching your life and thinking like, okay, this is the now. This is what's happening right now. I can't change the past. I can't predict the future. And I can't think about time. I don't think about time. I can't think about time. I can't think about, I refuse to worry about something that was created by humans just to chronologically document our existence and our physical plane here and our physical existence. I don't do it. I won't do it. I live in the moment. I live in the now. I live in the present. So what happens when you do that? You actually start to appreciate the small things. When you're living in the present moment and you're becoming aware, you're awake to the present moment, to your surroundings. Little things, like the wind blowing the leaves in the trees, like the birds that fly around and sing, like the people that are walking in the street. You can actually appreciate them and appreciate their existence. Appreciate the fact that you are with family. And if you're not with family, appreciate the fact that in this present moment, you have ears and a brain and are alive enough to listen to this podcast. But if you really start to simplify your life and simplify your thoughts and start dwelling on the present, how different, doesn't that sound different? I'm dwelling on the present. I'm not dwelling on the past. I'm not trying to foresee or predict a future, which no, you can't do it. But you can dwell on the present. You can let the present be like an infection. It's kind of a weird analogy. But if you think of it as an infection, you think of it as addictive, and you think of it as, I'm living in this moment and this is freaking great. Go over and hug your spouse, pet your dog, pet your cat. Go outside, take your shoes off, walk in the grass. Unless there's snow out there, then you're going to get cold real quick, but experience the energy of the earth. Experience all that is, everything that is and exists about being human, about this physical manifestation. And really start to awaken to all the little things that are around you, all the little things that you take for granted. The fact that you can walk. The fact that you can breathe on your own. The fact that you have teeth to chew that sandwich. Little things that we take for granted. You know, I saw a video the other day on social media of this girl who had had a lung transplant. And she had been breathing on a machine for many, many, many months. And they took the tube out and she started breathing on her own for the first time. And the look of astonishment and amazement and joy on her face was almost overwhelming. The fact that she was so grateful to be breathing on her own that nothing else mattered to her at that moment. And we take that for granted every breath. The things that we have in this physical life, the things that you have in your life, they're different than the things in my life. But think about it. How many things do you take for granted? How many things do you take for granted? A lot. When you really start to think about it, think about the simple stuff that you do every single day. You wake up, you turn off your alarm clock, you get up and you go to work and you have a job and you make that, whatever you make, good, bad, or indifferent. You spend that on food, you eat, you exist, you go through your life. And if you're not appreciating all that little stuff, when you take a bite of food, now I forget what religion it is. I don't know if it's Buddha or if it's I forget who it is, but they appreciate every bite. Every time they chew, they give thanks for it because they have the ability to eat. They have the food to eat. They appreciate the taste of the food. They're not just eating to survive. They're not just eating out of habit. They're eating because they appreciate the food and the ability to eat. I appreciate the ability to breathe, to stand up, to walk, to make this podcast, to talk to you about whatever it is I want to talk about. That in itself is enough to make you thankful and grateful for just being in here and existing. So time, are you running out of time? Well, theoretically, in this physical realm, yes. Cosmically, no. Because everything is made up of energy. We are all energy. My desk is energy. My computer is energy. My car is energy. I am energy. Everything is, we are in a vibrational universe. We are all vibrating at a different rate. And we see a lot of stuff because of the vibrations. Now, there's so many things that we don't see because it's not in our spectrum of view. But we are totally vibrating. And when our physical body ceases to exist, our consciousness will go on for eternity because energy can't be created or destroyed. And that consoles me a lot because maybe I won't be in this physical body, which some mornings I'd be glad to not be in this physical body, but I will be, I could leave it at that. I will be forever. So is time running out? No. It's not. So don't get freaked out about what's going on in the world, what's going on in your life, what's going on with your health. Live in the moment. Be aware and awaken to what is happening right at this moment in your life and every moment from here on out. Stop thinking about the past because it doesn't do anything but weigh you down. It's extra baggage. It just keeps you from experiencing the present moment. It keeps you from awakening to your true self. And stop focusing on the future because you don't know what it's going to bring. You can make all the plans in the world and one thing will change and change the entire path of your future. And then you have to go rethink it all again. Meanwhile, you're wasting your entire present existence, your moment of happiness that you're supposed to be experiencing. You're wasting it thinking about something that you have no control over that is probably going to change anyway. So you're wasting your life thinking about something you have no control over, which is your future or your past. So let's awaken to the present moment. Let's appreciate this physical existence. Let's enjoy the time we have here and don't focus on time. Focus on awakening and awareness and what is going on around you. All right? Let's try that today, shall we? All right, that's all I got today. That's it. That's the show. Don't forget about the book. You know all that stuff. I talk about it a lot. The Positive Perspective on Amazon, the website, the text line 304-506-3332. If you don't text me, I'm asking you why not. And I love hearing from you. I love seeing your pictures. I get pictures from Alaska. I get some from some other countries. It's really amazing that how connected we really are and don't even know each other. But I feel like I know you because you're here every show. I appreciate you. I love you guys. I'm really thankful that I get to do this. And I'm thankful, judging from some of the emails I get from you, I'm thankful that my words have such an impact on you to help you to strengthen your life and become the person that you want to be and getting through some rough times. Some people have told me that this podcast has saved their lives. And I always say, it wasn't me. It was you. You found the strength. You found the reason. You became aware of your purpose. All right. That's it. My name is Nat. This has been the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. I think we can all do a little bit better. I'll talk to you later.